Good evening, fitness family. This is Vance McDaniel coming at ya from True Image Fitness. It's the end of the day, and I told you guys I'd be giving you some periodic updates as I drink my coffee. Oh, yeah. So, I've got a couple of fitness tips for you guys when it comes to nutrition, and we'll add that onto the list of understanding how to manipulate your carbohydrates in order to start to create a calorie deficit and also to drop some water if you're looking for that really quick way to shed some inches in order to fit in that outfit for that special event. It's simply dropping your carbohydrates down towards zero or cutting them in half. You can experiment with it. And I also suggest that if you're going to experiment with this, and I do suggest you experiment with carbohydrate depletion in terms of transforming your physique quickly, whether you're an actor or maybe you're a wrestler or some kind of an athlete, experiment a little bit with dropping carbohydrates down so that you understand the time that it takes for you to get best effectiveness. Um, it's kind of something that you don't want to do last minute and go, oh, I'll drop my carbs because Friday I want to do this and it's Tuesday. It can work, but you're probably going to have to do a bunch of cardio. You don't want to kill yourself, and hopefully you're not. You've got to be realistic in your expectations when it comes to these things. If you're somebody who's already lean, and it's just a matter of dropping a little bit of water so that you can get that button together and have things fit right, yes. If you're somebody who needs to lose, quite a few pounds in order to get back into optimal condition, might not be something that you want to try for some immediate gains. However, it's a great way to start a nutrition program in terms of cutting those calories down because a calorie deficit is always and the only way to drop body fat. But we want to lose that fat while retaining our muscle so that we end up with lean muscle mass. We don't want to be skinny, flabby. So one of the tips that I want to share with you tonight is just really maintaining a positive attitude. One of the best parts of my day is when I get to sit down and I video coach my clients on this very same platform here. This is exactly what they see when I talk to them at the end of the day. I will log on the other screen and I'll pull up their nutrition profile, their workout program. They log on to my system and I can see everything that they've accomplished when they hit milestones. Just they upload their pictures as far as progress goes. They calculate their nutrition and they log their nutrition. So I'm able to see all of that while I'm having a discussion with them. And the favorite part of my day is when I'm having that discussion, the way that we connect on a personal level. Tonight was really cool. I had a 5 o'clock coaching session and we talked about the excitement. And her exact words were, I'm still excited about this. I'm doing my workouts. I'm feeling really good. My energy is great at night. As a matter of fact, after my workouts in the evening, I can't even go to sleep because my energy's so high. I'm so excited. And I really wanted to hit on that excitement. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Once you start learning about nutrition and you start learning about the benefits of resistance training and HIIT training and different cardiovascular exercises, that's one component. But the excitement component is something that you cannot put a price tag on. And one of the ways that I really help people stay excited about health and fitness is not just talking about the benefits of either getting stronger or losing body fat or looking good, but all the mental benefits and all the little triumphs every day, because you never want to get to the point where you're not excited about your program. When we get to that point, and a lot of people do get to that point, it's my job to coach them through that because the excitement is a key component to success. So I try to point out the little things that they're not even thinking about, and sometimes that in and of itself is just enough to garner some more excitement. Little stupid things like, when you go to the bathroom, sit on the toilet, you notice that your bottom is smaller. Things feel different. And that might sound funny, but until it happens to you, and it does happen to everybody who loses body fat and gets leaner, little things that we take for granted feel different. Sitting on the toilet feels different. Things that are tangible. And yes, it sounds funny, like I said, but when it happens to you, you're like, hey, wow, that feels different. You're like, wow, what I'm doing is really working. When you walk up the stairs and you're not out of breath, or when you pick up 4 bags from the grocery in the back of the car instead of 1 bag and you're making less trips and you're noticeably stronger. When you go to pick something up, whether it be your cat or your dog or your child, and you go, wow, hey, those little tangible things, and those are all triumphs. Those are all reaping the rewards of your hard work and your consistency. And if you don't pay attention to those little things, when something big comes along and external stress happens in your life, and you go to reach for food, or you make a bad food choice, or you decide to skip a workout because you're stressed, if you look for those little triumphs, you are more apt not to go back to your old habits, not to go back to those habits that happen when we have an external stress. I found myself at times in the past getting ready for competition. I'm stressed out. I'm supposed to be getting leaner. Something happens, argument with my girlfriend, whatever. Client decides that they're going to take time off. You get stressed out, and it's like, oh, and you want to have a donut, or something to make you feel good right now. Instead, what I said tonight during my coaching was, hey, you know what? We were talking about dietary fats, eating avocados, and she says to me, she goes, it was either half an avocado or a donut. And that's when I said, hey, that's fine. I don't mind you having half an avocado. You've got 7 grams of carbohydrates, but 9 grams of carbohydrates, but 7 of those are fiber. So you've got 2 net carbs, and you're looking at 160 grams, 160 calories, the majority of that from good fat, blah, 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 blah. And I said, you know what? Those are the kind of choices that I want you to make. But I don't want you simply to make those choices. I want you to revel in those choices. Because most people, and this is a sad reality, but most people fail at their nutrition programs. Most people fail at their exercise programs. So when you are someone who is consistent, you need to take pride in the fact that, hey, you know what? I'm doing something that not everybody succeeds at. You know what? And it's okay to take pride in that, because when you take pride in it, it gives you a sense of accomplishment, and that fosters a sense of motivation, and it keeps you going. And the cool thing about that is if that's what you are projecting, then you might become a motivator for somebody else. So those are my tips for tonight. Stay motivated. Look for the little things. The little things will keep you motivated and will help you to make the best decisions on your way to wellness, health, and fitness. Get up, get out, get moving, do something good for yourself. Hang loose and stay fit, and I'll talk to you soon.